You might already know some of the billionaire kings, but do you know the story of their wealth? Or how many commas are in their bank accounts? Well, thank goodness you're lucky enough to have us to give you the details about these luxury kings. Welcome back to our channel, and today we're going to fill you in on the richest people in the world. So sit tight, relax, and maybe take some notes. Let's get started. Number 10. Gautam Adani. Gautam Adani starts up our list with an estimated net worth of a whopping $100 billion. The 59-year-old is the founder of the Adani Group and exceeded Mukesh Ambani in March 2022 as the richest person in Asia. Through his ownership of the Adani Group, he owns major stakes in 6 big Indian companies, including a 37% stake in Adani Total Gas, a 65% stake in Adani Ports and Special Economic Zone, and a 75% stake in Adani Enterprises, Adani Transmissions and Adani Power, and also a 61% stake in Adani Green Energy. Adani initially created Adani Enterprises back in 1988 to import and export commodities. He dropped out of college and currently has the largest port operator, college trader and thermal coal producer in India. In 2020, he bought a majority stake in the second busiest airport in India, Mumbai International Airport. Number 9. Larry Ellison. Larry Ellison takes the next spot with a whopping net worth of $103 billion. He was born in New York City to a 19-year-old single mother. After dropping out of college in 1966, Ellison moved to California and started work as a computer programmer. He joined the electronics company Ampex in 1973, where he met his future partners Bob Miner and Ed Oates. In 1977, he founded software development laboratories alongside Miner and Oates. The company released Oracle 2 years later, and it's the first commercial relational database program to use structured query language. The program was so popular that the company would change its name to Oracle Systems Corporation in 1982. It's the world's second largest software company, providing a wide variety of cloud computing programs such as the Oracle Exadata computing platform and Java and Linux code. Back in 2016, Ellison gave $200 million to the University of South California for a new cancer research center. Number 8. Steve Ballmer. Steve Ballmer makes the number 8 spot with an estimated net worth of a whopping $108 billion. Ballmer joined Microsoft in 1980 after his pal Bill Gates convinced him to drop out of Stanford University. He was Microsoft's 30th employee and went on to succeed Gates as the CEO of Microsoft in 2000. Ballmer held the position until stepping down in 2014. He also owns about 4% of Microsoft, making him the company's largest individual shareholder. Back in 2014, not long after stepping down as Microsoft CEO, Ballmer bought the Los Angeles Clippers basketball team for $2 billion. Wow. Number 7. Sergey Brin. 48-year-old Sergey Brin makes number 7 with a whopping net worth of $119 billion. Brin was born in Moscow, Russia, and moved to the United States with his family at just 6 years old in 1979. After co-founding Google with Larry Page in 1998, he became the company's president of technology when Eric Schmidt took over as CEO in 2001. He held the same post at the Alphabet holding company after its establishment in 2015, stepping down when Sundar Pichai took over as CEO in 2019. Google also offers a bunch of online services and tools known as Google Workspaces, which includes Google Sheets, Gmail, Google Chat, Google Calendar, Google Docs, Google Slides, Google Meet, Google Drive, and more. Partnering with the Michael J. Fox Foundation, Brin has also donated millions of dollars to research Parkinson's disease. His wealth seems to have grown by over 25% in the last year. Number 6. Larry Page. With a whopping net worth of $125 billion, Larry Page, like several tech giants on this list, started his path to fame and riches in a college dorm room. In 1995, while attending Stanford University, Page and Sergey Brin came up with the idea of improving internet data extraction. From there, they went on to found Google in 1998, with Page serving as CEO of the company until 2001, and years later between 2011 and 2019. Google is the prominent internet search engine, accounting for over 92% of worldwide search requests. Page has also shown an interest in flying car companies, investing with both Opener and Kitty Hawk. Shares of the company soared almost 50% back in 2021, moving him and Bryn to the billionaire list. His net worth went from below $52 billion in 2020 to the current $125 billion. Wow. Number 5. Warren Buffett. Starting on our top 5 is Warren Buffett with a net worth of $127 billion. Warren Buffett is the most popular living value investor who filed his first tax return in 1944 when he was just 14 years old, declaring earnings from his boyhood paper route. He bought his first shares in a textile company called Berkshire Hathaway, becoming the majority shareholder in 1965. He expanded the company to other investments in 1967, and now it's a $705 billion market cap company with a single share of stock. Buffett is widely known as the Oracle of Omaha and is a buy and hold investor who built his fortune by purchasing undervalued companies. Between 2006 and 2020, Buffett gave away $41 billion, mostly to children's charities and the Gates Foundation. He launched the Giving Pledge with Gates in 2020, which encourages the rich to donate most of their wealth to charity. Number 4. Bill Gates. You must have expected this man to make this list. With a whopping net worth of $133 billion, Gates is no stranger to this list. Bill Gates dropped out of Harvard in his junior year and went ahead to found Microsoft with his friend. Microsoft is the largest software company in the world and also publishes books through Microsoft Press, sells video game systems and associated peripheral devices, produces its line of personal computers, and provides email services through its Exchange server. He created the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, owned by him and his ex-wife Melinda Gates. Through the foundation, they've donated billions to the fight against malaria and polio, and by 2021, the foundation had spent over $1.9 billion to fight the coronavirus. Number 3. Bernard Arnault. 73-year-old Bernard Arnault makes our top 3 with a net worth of $148 billion. The French national is the CEO and chair of LVMH, the largest luxury goods company in the world. It owns brands including Hennessy, Sephora, Louis Vuitton, and Marc Jacobs. The majority of Arnault's wealth comes from his major stage as Christian Dior SE, the company that controls 41.3% of LVMH. His shares in Christian Dior and an additional 6.2% in LVMH are held through the holding company, the Groupe Familiale Arnault, owned by his family. Number 2. Jeff Bezos. The former richest man in the world, Jeff Bezos, makes number 2 with a net worth of $188 billion. He's the founder of Amazon.com. Though the company started out selling books, it's now transformed into a one-stop shop for everything and is arguably the largest retailer in the world. The company's pattern of continuous diversification is shown in some of its expansions, which included entering the pharmacy business in 2017 and purchasing Whole Foods in the same year. Bezos owns 16% of the company in 2019 before transferring 4% to ex-wife Mackenzie Scott as part of the divorce settlement. His other projects in life are the Washington Post, the aerospace company Blue Origin, and the 10,000-year-old clock known as the Long Now. Number 1. Elon Musk. 50-year-old Elon Musk makes the top spot with a whopping net worth of $273 billion. Musk was born in South Africa and attended the University of Pennsylvania, where he earned bachelor's degrees in economics and physics. Days after enrolling in a graduate physics program at Stanford University, he deferred attendance to launch Zip2, one of the first online navigation services. He reinvested a piece of his proceeds from this to recreate X.cock, an online payment system sold to eBay Incorporated and became PayPal Holdings Incorporated. Back in 2004, Musk became a major founder of Tesla Motors, which led to his position as CEO of the vehicle company. Tesla also produces automobile accessories, energy storage devices, and solar power systems through its acquisitions of SolarCity in 2016. Elon Musk is also the chief engineer and CEO of Space Exploration Technologies, also known as SpaceX. And let's not forget that he's the newest owner of the social media platform Twitter, after purchasing it from the previous owner Jack Dorsey. Go Elon! Well, that's all for today's video. What do you think of these expensive men? Did you learn a thing or two from any? Make sure to air your views in the comments section below. Hope you enjoyed watching. Make sure you like and subscribe to our channel for more amazing content, and see you in the next video.